Last night I found myself really meditating on I needed a bit of guidance or a bit of a message. I'm not one to suggest who it is that we're talking to, communicating with, or who we're praying to. You can call it God, you can call it the Creator, you can call it your spirit guides. I like to think that I'm talking to my higher self, like someone that's above me watching myself. The message actually came to me in a dream. In this dream I had a daughter. She couldn't have been more than 12, maybe 13. I don't have kids in real life. I'm actually more of a fuck them kids kind of guy. In this dream, I was driving down this road and it was in a black Dodge Charger, which I don't own. And the roads were doing this big dip. And when I saw the horizon, it was all white sky, like a very cloudy, foggy sky. As I'm driving, I'm noticing that there's 3 cars that pass me by. And as they pass me by, they're about to block off 3 different roads. So naturally in real life, you want to yield or kind of like pull over or slow down. But of course, it's a dream, so I'm pressing the brake. I'm noticing the car's not stopping. I'm pressing the brake as hard as I can. I feel the pedal hitting the metal, and it's not stopping. So as I'm driving, I'm looking to my left. I notice that my car is going right underneath that cop car. So I'm still driving. Oh my gosh! So I pull over so I can make sure that I'm okay. So my daughter in the dream and I step out, and we're safe and we're fine. As we're looking at this wreckage and we're standing off to the side, Jenny Solares is our cop. This short little cholita looking lady comes out. And she's just standing there with her little guns and her little outfit. Talking about, you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. It's like, what happened? Were you not paying attention? I was like, I was paying attention. And what happened then? Were you looking at the other traffic that was ongoing? I was like, no, not really. I saw you. I just couldn't stop the car. How I ended up in the bottom of her car is beyond me. So there's Jenny Solares with her big old guns and her big old belt talking about, come over here and stand over here. Behind me, I see this humongous sycamore tree. Like those big humongous giant trees that are up in the Northern California area in that park. I felt a huge safety by that tree. I grabbed my daughter's hand and said, we're actually going to wait right here by this tree. But there's Jenny Solares. No, I want you to come wait over here. Like, no, we'll be here. We're not going anywhere. We'll be here. She goes back to her work. She goes and blocks a road or whatever she's doing. The dream fast forwards. As the dream fast forwards, we're actually in a line. The line is one of those really crowded ones where they have those sharp corners and they're right next to each other. As I'm standing there with Miss Jenny, the cop, we're in this crowded room with a lot of people. I started looking through a backpack. Okay, I got my driver's license. There's my car registration. There's my insurance information. I had all the basic theatrical wake in life stuff. That part of the dream, that's when I'm starting to wonder, how did I wreck my car and witness the car being wrecked? I don't have a Dodge Charger. I don't even have a daughter. Now that's when everybody in the room suddenly starts smelling. This guy doesn't belong here. It was the strangest feeling. Like people were whispering and talking like any other day, like a crowded room. And they're all just like, shh, like that guy right there. And it's like, ooh. It was really strange. I felt like I didn't belong. And all the people in that room knew I didn't belong. I realized the cop has been talking to me like we're best friends. And I don't even know this cop in the dream. Best friends for life, that's it. Esa? But then I woke up. The dream seemed very, very real. I got my message. The symbols were there. What I got from that dream though is I was able to see that I was able to leave a part of my life behind somehow. It gave me a big theatrical method of doing it. Now in my experience with dreams, normally when I dream of a car, it means some type of control. There's some type of control in my life. I was not to undergo that car accident. To me, because it was a road and they were blocking off everything off to the side. Those 3 roads were being blocked off to the side. I was supposed to just go straight into that horizon where the sky was nothing but white and foggy. You know, it seemed like a bit of a dip. It was going up. So I was just headed upwards. So just keep moving up. It's like the dream was telling me, there's no stopping. Keep moving. Keep going forward. I love the symbol of trees. I think trees remind me of above and below. The way the roots go into the ground, so do branches go up into the sky. It was an amazing symbol to see where once I seen it, it was like, oh, base. The cop was trying to get me to go somewhere else. I was adamant about being safe by the tree. That's where I felt safe. And it was an old, ancient tree. I'm not quite sure why Jenny, of all people, was the cop in the dream. I understand she's an influencer. I've only seen one video ever of hers, and I remembered her name because she did this thing where, if I ever did that to my mom, she would have been like Mortal Kombat. Get over here. I never even saw exactly what my daughter looked like. She was somehow my assigned dependent in that dream. The assigned dependent that I had in the dream, my daughter that I supposedly had around me. Maybe my spirit guide's a little girl. Maybe that's what the dream was trying to tell me. If you're a person that's looking for assistance or guidance like that, I would say look for the signs. And if you have dreams like that, interpret them. Maybe they might have a message for you. If anybody has any input about my dream, I'd love to hear it. Please let me know.